Hey guys, I wanted to go through how to download HTML5 and use it to play with things like Google Tag Manager and GA4. Many people find GA4 to be kind of a daunting experience. They don't know how to practice. So here's a good way to practice implementing it, but also getting into the platform and creating some hits here and there, some events, and triggering conversions and whatnot. But if you do it from scratch, it's a much easier way to learn than just reading helps in articles and tutorials. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to this page here, html5up.net. So this is a nice place where you can download templates. Now let's download this one. I've actually used this one before. So here's a demo of a template, just FYI. You can click on download. Again, so that's html5, number 5, up.net. I'm going to download, and it's good to follow these folks on social platforms, support them. They give really nice templates just for free, and for education purposes, these are fantastic. So I'm going to extract the contents of this particular HTML5 template. Here it is here. Okay, so I've got the folder. I'm going to go over to another browser window. I'm going to go to Google Tag Manager and open it up. Okay, I'm going to create a new account for the sake of this demo, and I'm going to call it HTML5 demo. I'm going to write country in here as Canada. That's where I'm from. Container name, HTML5 demo. The target platform in this case is going to be web. You're going to click create. Accept the data processing terms, click yes. Okay. Now here you have place this code high in the head of the page as possible, and additionally place this code immediately after the opening body tag. Pay attention to those for just a second. Go back over to the folder with the HTML. And we have 3 HTML pages that this particular HTML5 template came with. Let's open all 3 in an HTML5 text editor I like called Sublime Text. Okay. Oh wow, these are all old files that I forgot to close. So let's go ahead and close those. You can drag these files in here into Sublime Text. And we're going to grab this Google Tag Manager code snippet here, and we're going to put it right after the opening head HTML tag. That's one page. Here's the other HTML page. 2, 3. Okay. And then we've got the other section. So this is sort of like a failover piece of code in case some browsers don't use JavaScript. It'll use this iframe implementation of the Google Tag Manager code snippet instead. So we'll copy that. And this goes immediately after the opening body tag. So back into this HTML file, we'll find the opening body tag. Here it is, body. 1. 2. And 3. Yeah, so that's great. So now Google Tag Manager has been implemented in our newly downloaded HTML5 files from html5up.net. Now what we have to do is download Google Analytics 4, GA4. So we're going to go to Google Analytics 4. I'm just typing this stuff into the search bar, and I'm heading over to the Google link here. So it looks like just a help center article, but you can actually click on this button here, top right. It says Analytics, and then go to sign into Google Analytics. Okay, perfect. So I have a bunch of different accounts here. So what I want to do is go to any one of my accounts. And you can do this in a variety of different ways. You can create a brand new account, or you can go to one of your existing accounts, click on admin, and then create an account. So I want to actually create a new account for this HTML5 demo. Okay, click next. There we go, to create a property name. Again, so just HTML5 demo. Country, Canada. Canadian dollar, CAD. Yeah. There it is. Next. Okay. We'll check all these boxes because we want maximum flexibility in the GA4 platform. Okay, accept the terms for Canada or wherever you're from. Accept. Perfecto. So we've got here, choose a platform, web, Android app, iOS app. This will create a data stream inside of GA4. For the sake of this demo, we're going to select web. And we don't have a website URL yet, so I guess that's a good time to do that. So we're going to go over to this website, netlify, netlify.com. So this is how we're going to host our newly downloaded HTML5 pages. Click on login. Again, I have a bunch of accounts already. But over here, I'm going to go to add new site. Let's make sure all my files are saved. They are, good. Okay, add new site, deploy manually. And then I'm going to just drag all my files from here. So there's my downloads, HTML5 up, there it is. I'm just going to drag it in here. It's uploading. Okay. So now here's a URL for my newly created website. I'm also using Tag Assistant here. So if we click on Tag Assistant, click on Enable, refresh, it'll show us that Google Tag Manager is installed. There it is. So that's what we did inside the code. Remember, we implemented Google Tag Manager in the head section of the HTML5 code, and then that failover iframe in the opening body. So that's done. But we need to finish the GA4 implementation. Let's head back over to GA4. Let's get that URL over here that netlify created for us. Control-C, copy, add it over here. Okay, my website name, HTML5 demo. This is the stream name. So again, we're getting data from a desktop website, and so this is a website stream. Perfect. Website URL is required. Oh, that's because I have HTTPS here, and it doesn't like that I've repeated it. So you don't need to include HTTPS in your URL because it's already over here as a prefix. Okay, that's done. So now this Create Stream button has lit up blue. We're going to click on Create Stream. Wonderful. Let's grab this measurement ID over here. Whoops, we don't need the instructions because I'm going to show you. Measurement ID, click on Copy. And then go back over to Google Tag Manager, click on Tags, click on New, and let's call this GA4 configuration tag. Click on Tag Configuration, click on Google Analytics GA4 Configuration, install a measurement ID, that's the one that you copied there. The triggering, click on here, there's going to be all pages. Click on Save. And then click on Submit. Click on Publish. Click on Continue. Cool, let's check Tag Assistant to see if we can see a GA4 tag. So let's go back to our HTML5. Netlify address, we'll refresh. Don't see it yet, so I'm gonna just click on Control-Shift-R. There it is. So that's sort of a hard refresh. Clears the past history of browsing this particular website, cache and cookies and whatnot. And I now see 2 in Tag Assistant. So there it is. There's our GA4 implementation. And now let's go back over to GA4. Let's go to the real-time view and see if I can see myself. View real-time. Not yet. Let's give a little more refresh. Let's click around. I don't consider this done unless I see myself in the real-time view. There we go. There I am. View real-time. There I am in Canada, Toronto. Page view. Okay. There's all sorts of stuff you can do here. You can create event tags in GTM. You can create different triggers in GTM, but you don't need to do much else from a coding perspective. A lot of that can be done inside GTM, and the idea here is this will get you inside the GA4 platform on your own test site, and you have maximum flexibility to learn at your own pace, do whatever you like from a creativity standpoint. And hopefully this will help. There's a lot of resources out there, and this one has certainly helped me. All right, have a good one. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.